Yo, what's up guys? Carter in our YouTube video today, and I got you the patch tier list. I haven't done these in a long time. I feel like at least like a month, maybe two. Just because like nothing really changed, but with these new changes, I feel like it's time to make a new one. It might be a meta shift. Just clearly a lot of nerfs that happened, so let's go through them. Um, so Belith is a champion. I never really made a video on it, but yeah, she's not bad. She scales very hard. You just have to play her opposite to what you did before. Doesn't mean you can't fight early game, but you do want to be able to get to level 9 and just be able to start like scaling. Like you already pretty much have scaled by like level 9, but and like 40 stacks. So you still play aggressive on her, but it's still like you have to know how to survive the early game. Like Camille, this champion is the reason why certain skies getting nerfed. By the way, like most, like 90% sure. Um, yeah, I hate this champ. This buff they did to Gwen, I saw what's his name, Ninky, say something about it, but it's not bad. According to him, which I kind of agree. That small amount of couple hundred HP of healing that you get later on, while fighting, actually can make a difference in the fights. So I don't think Gwen Jungle's back, but it's probably okay if you like are a Gwen enjoyer. Okay, now this is a champion that is one of the best low elo raid bosses. He's also pickable in every elo. So they changed his stacks to 3 to 4 for minions. And then for everything else, it's 10. So it's a slight nerf, but in my opinion, he's still going to be fine in the jungle. I don't think this removes him from the jungle. So you should be able to play him still. Should I get a nerf? Yeah, it looks like a nerf. Okay, not bad. It's pretty big. Some people have asked me about tier 3 or Berserker Reaves in general on Kindred. Well, if you think it's a good game to go Berserker Reaves, like let's say Rush with Conqueror, maybe even Lethal, it can't be that bad. But these boots are a bigger buff for mid lane AD carries, just because the tier 3 upgrade, more attack speed, even more. And you have the lifesteal, so yeah, it's more a buff for mid lane. But yeah, so if you play like Kindred mid, let's say, it's not bad. This is it's still gonna be a good item even on range champions. It's just that like it's not as like this like movement speed. It's just a slight nerf. It's not end of the world. You can still buy like on Graves and like let's see if it's a good game to buy on Kindred. You want because you have double 80 carry and like you have enough damage. You can still buy these items on these champs. Just that you only lose on this, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is one of the biggest item changes that I really want to try on this patch. It's something I want to try on Aatrox, especially now that Summer Sky got killed. So yeah, I do think Eclipse into like DD, Songer, Eclipse into Shojin DD can be very good combinations. You can still go Cleaver if you want, so you can do like Eclipse Cleaver, which is not bad. I think these item combos can definitely be very good. They did nerf the shield, but to me, I think it doesn't matter too much. Just because like the item damage is a bit stronger than it was before for a melee champion, so it's not bad. So this is a good buff. It's like a small buff, but yeah, if you're playing Kindred, I would think about buying Runance whenever it's good. I mean, you only buy Runance whenever it's actually good. You don't actually just buy to buy it. But I would say though, for like non-jungle, like this is pretty big buff for Twitch, in my opinion. Because Twitch usually it's like one item, his like item like Hex Optics, Runance, or Navori, Fiend Hunter, and then you can buy out Gai. I think it's pretty good for Twitch. But yeah, we're junglers, so it doesn't matter. This can we be good on Graves maybe? Might not be bad. Definitely go on Aatrox. Now this item, so the reason why I think It's just not worth. Actually, is it worth buying? Let's think about it. So this item, it still costs the same. They just changed how you yeah, it's just tunneler, call field, so it requires one less ruby crystal to build this item. Which to me it sucks because most of the time when you build Center of Sky, you want, well, for me at least, I would do the ruby, sword ruby, sword ruby. Like I would never buy like the full call fields or the tunneler. I'll always buy the components. But now you can't really do that anymore, and it still costs the same. And then for the other things, it's like they slightly nerfed. It's 90% melee for some reason, 5% nerf on range, and then 2% missing health. The item is still buildable, but I do think it just took such a big hit in my opinion. Like maybe it's not as bad, but I just don't think it's like worth to buy. Over like Shojin or something, because like maybe on Aatrox is still fine just because of how OP, how hard you abuse the item. But I think for a champ like Graves, it's not worth to buy anymore. Because that was 3100 gold for this is not worth for the champ. I do think them nerfing this item is like completely stupid. I saw they buffed this. I don't know why they did, but oh, they nerfed it actually. They modified it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, don't care. Yeah, nice, bro. Good for Rengar, I guess. This is not bad. Slight buff. Pretty good for Graves Jungle. Nerf. I saw Kindred's getting MR. Yeah. Is Graves getting MR? Oh yeah, nice. Wait, that's actually kind of nice for Kindred Graves, actually. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, they're trying to bring in magic damage champions into the jungle role. Let's see. So they buffed the ADs are the same, but they buffed AP by 4%. And 25% bonus armor. I see. I mean, this is like to me a straight buff to like something like Zac, where he builds like all these stats. I don't think it will be AP jungle meta, but it can only be AP jungle meta if AD champions in solos are playable. So, I mean, with these changes, like just on a mid, it just sounds really OP. So even other mids, so it will be fun. I mean, I don't think it would be super insane. I would just play like Neferi into like AP champs and so other champions too. And yeah. So the way I do my tier list for anyone who's new is I don't know if anyone is new watching the stream, but or not the stream, this type of video. But yeah, I haven't done these in a while. So the way I do my tier list is 3 OP. So basically, for me, so back in the day, getting diamond was like, oh wow, you're diamond, you know, you're pretty good. Nowadays, to me, I think master is the new like diamonds. So this tier list basically is good for anyone who is looking to hit master and need more, because whatever is good in the higher ranks is still good in the lower ranks, just that you have to learn them. Now, of course, there are easy champions to play, like Briar is a low elo raid boss, but it doesn't mean like it's good in high elo. You know, like Nasus is a low elo raid boss, but also good in high elo too. So 3LP, our champions are very much guaranteed to help you get Master Plus if you actually learn them. Strong are just, you know, good champions that you can play. Strong champions. Counterpick champions. If you see X amount of champions in the draft where their champion can be good, it's really insane. Just the decent junglers, loyal raid boss, and these champs I just wouldn't play unless, again, you're bored. So they're not really good champs. So for me, Aatrox personally is still a strong champion you can play. Very clear, good fighting. Itemization is still fun. Best of jungle, I think is just fun. I think you do have to OTP it for you to make it work. Amumu is a low elo raid boss, not really good in higher ranks because it's really punishable in higher elos against higher tempo junglers. And the reason why it's good in loads because his like straightforward team fighting, but that's not really a strength in hard elo when playing a Mumu. Next champion will be Belith. I think. Would you consider it counter pick? Maybe. I think. Actually, no. It's just strong. If you're able to play her very well, I do think she's pretty much a free win. If anything, she should be a free OP. Just because, I mean, if you guys probably like saw the stats, maybe if you don't know, like when you get a certain point in the game, it's pretty that her win percentage, like winning the game, is pretty high. But so like getting there, if you just get there, you should be able to win the game. Cho'Gath is a very good low elo champion, I would say. Not bad to play a good tank. Evelyn is yeah, do not play on support. You just have to choose a lot to make her work, and I don't think it's really great. Brand jungle. So I don't know which AP junglers are necessarily gonna be good, but again, like AP junglers do rely on AD laners. So if anything, maybe I should make it like an AP jungle section. Like maybe best to like left to right matters. AP junglers. So let's just do that, and then let's like put it right underneath strong, because these champions usually they require specific conditions. So Brand does need a lot of like setup to be able to make work, and you can be double AP, it's completely fine, but you still do need a lot of AD damage. But you really need a setup support. Next champ is Diana. I think Diana's like fun. I only like playing Diana when I have a Yasuo. I think it's like the only time worth to play Diana. It's just a really insane combo. Camille jungle, don't play unless you're bored. All these jungle will be good. I'm gonna do the left to right for these at the end once I have all the AP junglers here. I'm just gonna put them all here. Okay. These guys have their own tier. Mundo jungle is fine. If you are versus low damage comp with low like percent health damage, Gwen jungle is fine. Graves is very strong still, very strong champion. Kayn is a strong champion you could play. It's actually more of a counter pick. If you see you have a really good red Kayn or blue Kayn game, it's like really OP to play one of the forms, you should play it. Jarvan has always been a very good champion to play in solo queue, very consistent, and has a lot of value in most games in early mid game. I mean, he sucks late game when he had like people have flashes, but other than that, like he has very good builds, very good playmaking. Next champion, let's put Gragas here. Hecarim, I feel like he's free master. I mean, he's free. He literally you get master tier for free on the show for free. Like it's just so good. Kha'Zix will always be a strong champion. He is a bit of a counter pick champ, but you can play into most matchups. And yeah, if you get to like 2 items especially, you kind of should be able to carry the game. Your one item is also very strong too. Darius jungle, I feel like do not play on this board. Sim Fizz jungle, do not play on this board. These guys are just not worth to play for AP junglers in my opinion. Jack's jungle is like a counter pick, really good into like something like Xin Zhao. You're just playing good. If you're versatile auto attackers, you pick it. If you're a good Lee Sin player, to me this champion is free LP. If you just OTP this champion, left to right does not matter for free LP. Nasus jungle is still one of the best champions to play. I think the nerf literally is irrelevant. Kindred is just a strong champion to play. Can always scale. Pantheon is just a good champ. Karthus, put him here. Jace jungle is okay. Iron jungle, let's put him in AP. Easy AP. Let's put him for LP. I mean, Iron's just Iron. You have a good Iron comp. It's pretty free. Mastery is pretty OP, in my opinion. Just a great boss champion. Can play on all elos. Lilio there. All of jungle is just good. Really good if you're versus a lot of CC and champions with not that much mobility. Said it wrong. The Fury is still strong. I don't think she's free OP, but never stay hit her a bit, but she's still like not bad to play. If you're good in the Fury, you can still climb on her. Nocturne is a pretty strong champion to play for solo queue. Kaiser jungle. but it's just good. I don't think it's worth putting in the AP section. We're going to counter pick. Get into like Vi, get into heavy CC. Malphite jungle. I feel like some tiers overlap, but like whenever you think about the champ like this, it's like you don't have Solace and your matchup is like pretty chill. So you just play to you're like an ult bot the whole game. It's not bad. His clear is still good. Do not play Shake unless you're bored. Rek'Sai is just a good champion to play. Talon is one of the best champions to play in the game to climb on. Jamal is strictly a low elo stomper in my opinion. I think she's pretty weak in the higher elo. Very easy to punish. She's not like that useful unless she has ultimates. Poppy is in the counter pick section, kind of like Morgana. I don't know. I think Lockdown was just whatever. Like, let's just put him here for now. I think it's like not worth the play. But I think Quinn Jungle is like one of the worst things ever created. Let's put Lily here. Rengar, again, if you play him and learn him, you get Master Tier literally for free. Skarner is one of the better tanks to play when you play solo queue. Better than Sejuani. Same with Ornn. Pretty good to play. These are like the best tanks to play in solo queue. Solid Jungle is... He's like counterpick, but the thing is, you can play him even in more games in general. Like, usually, like, it's pretty easy to get 2-3 ultimates in a game, and he's like really worth the play. He's one of the best AP junglers to play in general. I'm gonna blame it for I don't think he should be in this tier. I think these guys are like are a bit different. Nunu. It's like not bad, he's pretty good to play. I would never play Sejuani solo queue unless it was duo queue with my soul lane playing a melee champion. Tilly's just a counter pick champ. Rammus is not bad to play in solo queue. Rumble is also not bad. Let's put him in the AP section. Let's put this little guy over here for fun. Vi is just good. Nothing too insane from Vi. Viego is... I think he's not that insane of a champion anymore. He was pretty weak to play. The same with Trundle. It's just whatever. These champions are like... They're like good. They're like... They will do like their job somewhat and that's it. Like, they're not gonna do anything too crazy. If you're a really good Kiana player, she's really OP. But you have to be literally an OTP to make this champion work. Also, I should do this. Your Maokai is in the EP section. Trinimir jungle is not bad. Sin's jungle, let's put him here. Who else am I missing? Zyra jungle. Should be in the AP list. Is AP Udyr still good? Actually, I'm not aware. If AP Udyr is still good, he's one of the decent AP junglers you could play. But I'm not sure if it's good, so someone could tell me in the chat or in the comments. Shen jungle is just good in the right spots. Plays more counter pick. If you see their draft, you play against like Vi, like heavy divers, and you're able to pick Shen jungle, I think that's like the best time to pick it. Xin Zhao is just a Xin Zhao. You'll always be useful. Wukong's not bad. Actually, Wukong is like pretty strong, I would say. I think he's like up here for sure. He's just like a pretty good champion. Spike's on one of them. Pretty good team fighter. Volibear, I think it's good. Orc is a low elo raid boss. Zac just has to be OP this patch. I don't see why he wouldn't be. But yeah, I'm gonna put him up here. I don't know. He got so many buffs, I feel like. I think this champion just has to be good. But he still has like the early good weakness, but like surely he can like still make it work, no? Like I feel like champion skills so hard and like I feel like he got so many buffs, he cannot be bad. Okay, let's see if I'm missing anyone. And now I'm gonna reorder this list. Let's put it there. There's a Hen jungle. It's like a counter pick. There's like a lot of melees. Play Zed jungle. think Vayne Jungle's better than that. Can actually clear. Okay. So yeah. Okay, for AP junglers, let's look at free LP. Yeah, all these champions, to me, if you play them well, you're guaranteed to get Master Plus. It's just guaranteed. They're really strong for what they do, and they scale pretty hard. Every single one of these champs. These champions are strong, but they do have like some like conditions they need to meet. Like this champ needs to get 6 reliably, his iron spikes, needs to get marks, needs to get items. Especially after the old nerf, you know, she does a bit less damage on the ultimates. Need to be able to constantly get ult value. That's good team fight, but needs to scale for one item usually. Needs to farm a lot, needs to make plays. You know, these champions do need a lot of conditions. To me, these champions, you know, they do meet conditions, but I feel like they're a lot easier to play and make work. So like, you know, permafight, scale, farm, scale hard. Iron the tree, you know, just the tree. Mastery, doing mastery things. These guys are like, you know, noob killing champions, pretty much. And this champ is just like, I think it's just good. It punches like people's bad habits, especially like, and it has really good ganking. So if you're able to get to like level 5 and start like farming a lot more and keep ganking after you clear, I think the champ's pretty good. For AP junglers, I think if I would choose like which AP jungler that you should play the most, I feel like it should always be Kha'zix, Fiddle maybe, and Italy. I think the top 3. Top 4. Let's do top 4. I think these 4 are the best champions to always play, in my opinion, for AP. Now, for after that, I would say that Elise is up there. I mean, Maokai for Soki is a bit sus, but I mean, this champ has gone a lot buff, so I feel like he's up there too. I think Dan is better than Brands, and Echo might be better than Brands. I think Maokai and Brand are kind of the same. Gragas has to be even worse than Singed, in my opinion. I think Rumble is not bad if you're able to play Rumble. I think Locke has gone 2 million nerfs. I think Lilia is like not bad. I think she's like here. I think left to right, this is like how I would choose like my AP jungler. Like if I was playing AP champion, for solo queue, like this would be my order for AP champs, in my opinion. I think maybe Zara's higher than Nidalee actually, because Nidalee does require a lot to work. But yeah, to me, this is what I would play if I was playing AP champ. I would not touch Gragas. If you want to have some fun, I would play Singed over to Gragas and even Locke. Teemo and like lower ranks can work just because like people don't punish you in your jungle. So if you're able to farm and get to like your items, like the Teemo actually like, you know, puts in damage. It actually does so much work. And then Rumble is not bad if you're actually able to maneuver the Rumble. I think Lilia is not that insane because one requires so much farm, so many items. And then you're also conditional on your ults and like ult flash. I feel like it's just like hard to play. Like man, I think like Rumble. I feel like you should just learn Rumble if you're gonna play AP champion. Rumble's ultimate is just so OP, and it's like fighting is not bad if you're always ready with your bar. And yeah, the other champions I think are just very great. And then for the rest of the tier list, I mean, you got like your decent champions, you got your counter picks. You know, I know Kane's in the counter pick section, but like he does require a very good specific form type game, and then these champions. For this, left to right kind of matters here. I would still play Master Jungle over everything, and then because Master Jungle works in all Elos, while Prior does not. And these 4 are kind of whatever. It definitely should fall as higher than the other 3. And yeah, I would never touch these traps, in my opinion. I think they're so... like, it's literally only if you're bored you should play these traps, in my opinion. Like, literally if you're bored. So, yeah. This should be your tier list. I feel like it's still kind of similar to what it was before. Maybe because I put all the AP junglers here. But yeah, Kha'Zix and like Fiddle and like Zara should be in strong / PLP tier if they didn't have their own section, in my opinion. Same with Elise, I think is just still like great to play. Maybe it's, I don't know about Elise, but I know definitely 1, 2, and 3 should for sure be up here. And yeah, this is the tier list. It's still pretty similar before, but yeah, I had to talk about the AP junglers in this patch. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in YouTube comments. And I stream daily, pretty much, or at least 5-6 days a week. Just need to have your notifications on Discord. And just even on YouTube, I stream on YouTube too. So usually it's during the day or it's like late in the evening where I'm just streaming. So you come check it out. Either way, thanks for watching. And again, if you have any questions, let me know on YouTube comments. Message me on Discord if you want, and make sure to check out the sites for coaching and champion guides. Yeah, have a good day.